This is Lahore in Pakistan, one of the most polluted cities on the planet. Pollution here cuts 7.5 years of each person's life according to AQLI. People here are struggling to breathe.
स्मोक की सूरत हाल जो है आपके सामने है, मास्क लगाने पड़ रहे हैं, सांस की तकलीफ़ है लोगों को, जो और जिनको ऑलरेडी सांस का मसला है उनके लिए तो बहुत ज़्यादा तकलीफ़ है। खांसी नज़ला ज़ुकाम जो है हर घर का मसाइल है। घरों में छोटे बच्चे भी हैं जो हैं वो भी इफ़ेक्ट होते हैं। हमने मजबूरी से बाहर निकलना है।
Lahore is not alone. South Asia has the worst air quality in the world. In 2023, Bangladesh's air quality was 16 times higher than the WHO safety limits, making it the worst globally. Neighboring countries, Pakistan and India, followed closely, with India claiming 9 out of the world's top 10 polluted cities. According to the State of Global Air Report 2024, air pollution claimed 8.1 million lives globally in 2021, with a staggering 2.6 million of those in South Asia alone. Today, toxic air is the second largest killer worldwide, only trailing behind diabetes. The climate crisis is shifting weather patterns, changing winds and rainfall, and affecting how pollutants spread. As extreme heat intensifies, it will only worsen pollution. While it's true that cities like Delhi, Lahore, and Dhaka get a lot of attention for their intense smog, the impact of air pollution goes far beyond urban borders. This is a regional crisis.
ये जो स्मोक का इशू है ये बेसिकली रीजनल है। आप अगर ये बिल्कुल हम ये मेजर्स ना ले रहे होते तो फिर हो सकता है कि इससे बहुत वर्स कंडीशन होती।
The Air Quality Index, or AQI, is used to measure air quality. It ranges from 0 to 500. The higher the number, the greater the risk. The index takes into account several major pollutants like particulate matter, ground level ozone, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, and carbon monoxide. PM 2.5, which refers to particles smaller than 2.5 micrometer, is especially harmful because it can penetrate deep into the lungs and bloodstream. This could lead to serious health issues like respiratory and cardiovascular diseases. These tiny particles often originate from sources like vehicle emissions, industrial activities, and wildfires. According to WHO guidelines, average annual levels of PM 2.5 should not surpass 5 micrograms per cubic meter. But in Bangladesh, PM 2.5 levels stands at 79.9 microgram per cubic meter, nearly 16 times higher. Pakistan scored 73.7, while India's air had 54.4 on average over the last year. While most countries have seen slight improvement in air quality, in South Asia it's only getting worse every year. India loses over 36.8 billion a year due to healthcare costs and lost productivity, while Pakistan loses 6.5% of its GDP annually to air pollution. Moreover, India accounts for 1 in 4 deaths globally caused due to air pollution. According to IQAir, a Swiss climate group, poor air quality in South Asia is mainly caused by brick kilns, industrial emissions, agricultural waste burning, and cremation practices. In Bangladesh alone, around 8,000 brick kilns operate, some of which are illegal. Stubble burning is another reason. Farmers in India and Pakistan burn the leftovers to clear the field for the next sowing season. This releases tons of toxic smoke into the atmosphere. As the winter cold sets in, these pollutants get trapped in the air, forming a thick grey smog. Lastly, the geography of South Asia has a role to play. Pollutants emitted from across the Indo-Gangetic plain mix with pollutants brought in to the region by the wind blowing in from the coast. These pollutants then get trapped by the Himalayas bordering the north, resulting in a smoke blanket over the region. Since brick kilns are a major concern, Pakistan has introduced a zigzag technology, a cleaner alternative to traditional kilns. This can reduce particulate matter by 40%, but affordability remains a challenge.
शुरुआत का वो जो 30-40 लाख रुपए हैं वो माल जो भट्टा मालकान हैं उनके लिए बहुत बड़ा मसला है, वरना ये जिगजैग टेक्नोलॉजी बेहतरीन टेक्नोलॉजी है। हमारी इसमें ये खर्च भी कम हुआ है, पोल्यूशन भी कम हुई है, वर्कर को भी इजी महसूस कर रहा है वर्कर। उसके बाद हमारा जो है ना ये प्रोडक्शन बढ़ गई है।
On the other hand, Delhi has implemented the odd-even vehicle policy to keep in check the emissions. However, these measures have had a limited impact. The root cause, industrial emissions, vehicle pollution, crop burning and construction dust remain largely unaddressed. China, once facing similar levels, have made significant strides in reducing its air pollution. It started by eliminating fossil fuel from public transport. By 2025, it is expected to operate 600,000 electric buses. This move not only makes China a leader in electric mobility, but also helps significantly reduce air pollution and greenhouse gas emissions every year. In 2013, Beijing launched a 5-year plan including a citywide lottery for license plates to limit fossil fuel cars and promote electric vehicles for cleaner transport. By 2017, Beijing's budget for air pollution had increased significantly. The results were clear. PM 2.5 levels dropped by 35%, sulfur dioxide level by 93%, and nitrous oxide by 38%. Pollution episodes became less frequent and intense. China's success shows that urgent action on air pollution can lead to real change. The clock is ticking for South Asia, facing the same environmental challenge, and the lesson learned in Beijing offer a critical blueprint for tackling this crisis.